Hello everyone, I thank you so much for tuning into the Minecraft Emporium. And with 1.17, kind of around the corner, I like to think and experiment about what new additions I think should be added. And in today's video, we're going to hop swiftly into two of the things that I really do think would make a nice fit. The first, copper lanterns, and the second, a potion of haste. Alrighty, so let's move into the potion of haste. And while I absolutely feel that haste 2 should only be reserved for beacons, because that is, clearly overpowered, insta-mining and all that, with the caves and cliffs update, where we're going to be doing so much mining and down below, and considering that grimstone is even harder to mine than your day-to-day stone, it really makes sense that we should have some kind of potion of haste that will allow us to mine faster and mine quicker through the grimstone in the caves and cliffs update. Additionally, what you could do is have it so that it's only haste 1, and you could increase the duration of it, similar to fire resistance, but you're never going to increase the potency like you would do with a beacon with haste 2. I've modeled the amethyst shard with this magenta stained paint, but if we were to brew a amethyst crystal shard, something along those lines, what if we got a potion of haste? It makes sense. The amethyst has somewhat magical powers, and haste is clearly a magical effect. And not only are players going to be incentivized to go down into the depths and find a geode, but as I mentioned, the benefits of having a haste potion are just enormous. I don't even need to describe to you that having a quick little boost of mining speed is terrific. Now, moving on, we have the copper lantern, and this is the one that I feel would really be in the game. I'm going to take a few materials down there, along with the existing lantern, and I'm going to show you things out. So, as many of you know, the Optifine mod for Java Edition adds a good number of small tweaks and things. But one of the things that it also adds is the ability for dynamic lighting. And it's a bit difficult to explain, but if you're holding something that gives off light, say a torch or a lantern or, even a flaming arrow, it will give out light as if you placed it down. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. If I was to hold this torch, it would look bright, and the brightness would even move as I walked around. And one of the things that is said about Optifine is that it doesn't prevent mobs from spawning. It is only an aesthetic thing to allow the player to explore. And this is something that I find really cool, because I feel that the night vision potion, it's just too in your face. I mean, I absolutely understand it's useful, but it's just too much to explore the caves, I feel. It intrudes on the creepiness and discovery that is finding ores and things. And so I propose a copper lantern to be crafted of 8 copper ingots around a torch in the center, in order to craft a copper lantern. I'll show you my design in the thumbnail, of course, but that is going to act like the Optifine torch, in that instead of placing down light sources, it would emit a soft little glow, a bit similar to a redstone torch, just something like this. And as you were to carry it around in your hand, it would provide this small little bit of light that would aid in exploration. I mean, how cool is this? You would be carrying around a lantern, which players would be incentivized to go and attain and craft, because they would have to mine copper and things, but also it would be extraordinarily useful in order to find ores and just don't have to worry about placing down torches. Personally, in my opinion, it's just such a good idea. Again, to clarify, we're not placing anything down. By having the copper lantern inside of your either offhand or main hand, it would emit this glow similar to a redstone torch that would again follow you wherever you were to move. I'm sorry it's so dark, but those are my two ideas for how copper lanterns and potions of haste would very nicely fit into the 1.17 update. If by any chance you enjoyed my thoughts and a little bit of my ramblings, feel free to subscribe. It helps the channel immensely, and it brightens up my day. Anyways, take care and have an extraordinary afternoon.